Everyone, I wanted to show a really gorgeous example of what a blonde pied looks like. Okay, now with all birds, the spots and the coloring can vary. Sometimes blonde pieds can be a little bit darker, but not dark as wild pieds per se. I always say it's kind of like a milk chocolate versus dark chocolate. The blonde pieds tend to be more of a milk chocolate. Now this little one right here is a bit like a cream colored milk chocolate. All right, so with all blondes, there are shades of blonde, just like in humans. Some are lighter blondes and some are darker blondes. And then you get to the wild pied, which is even darker than that. Think coffee colored, okay? So this little one is just a really gorgeous example. It's a gender tested male. He was bred here, bred and born here, and just a really, really pretty boy. Aren't you wonderful? Look at you. Show off those feathers. All patterns vary depending on the bird. Some have more color, and those are the ones that are called marked pied. And the others that are more of a classic color, which is mostly white with some spots, versus the marked pied, which is mostly color with some white spots. It's kind of a reverse. All right, you doing? You're so pretty. With blonde pieds, sometimes when they first develop their spots, you see a bit of peach. So sometimes I will think, oh, it's a peach pied. And then suddenly I'll see bits of brown, bits of tan that come in. You see the tan? It's kind of like a light creamy tan on this one. So he's a light blonde, essentially. He's like a light blonde pied, right? Their eyes tend to be very dark. They have a black-tipped beak, another example of a pied. Now, the eyes can either be a dark brown in certain lighting, or they'll be a dark teal green color. But in regular lighting, their eyes are just super, super, super dark. And that's just what pied looks like. So he's got that pied genetic, and his eyes are nice and dark. And of course, you see he's got a black-tipped beak. Very, very good example of what pied looks like. Okay. There you go.